Well, you probably can't tell if I zoom in. Right, where's my finger? There is a zip line tied all the way down, runs all the way down the boom and into the cab, and that is the wiring for lights on the boom, and I'm going to mount them right there. So I got lights shining on the grapples and then the lights up on the cab, and I'm gonna start on that today since I got some time. And I'm cutting the brackets for the lights just out of some scrap angle iron there. It's 3/8 thick. And then I'll mount these lights to it. That should be plenty thick enough. I'm just gonna weld them with the little Miller Lincoln welder, so those will be fine. That way if they bend, I can get on there with a wrench or whatever and probably bend them back. Well, first bracket's cut. Now I'll just cut the second one. Should be about 2.5 inches. I can do that here with the camera. 2 5/8. There. Close her down here. There. Put my nifty little Harbor Freight. These are where I put the cheap tape measures. I hang them up so I have them with the saws. Turn it on. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. There she goes. And hopefully I'll do a cut straight. That one cut straight. I do need to dial this in a little bit more. Part of it is I got these blades so far back. It likes to wander. It's only a 1/2 inch thick blade. Well, I just drilled the holes there. I got it about center where I want it, and marked the holes and drill the other one in the same spot. Put a set of parallels under it because it wanted to push down on this vise. So, anyways. All right. So what I did is took my bracket here and measured how I wanted. I want it in line with the angle of this fish plating here. Just so it looks all uniform, and then I measured out where I wanted it from the center of the pin. Well, best that you can. It's all burgered up with weld. Best I could off center, went down 8 inches. I'll do that to the other side, which puts it about there, and that'll give me, now I can weld it right there. Okay, don't look too close. I don't want it to hurt your eyes. Actually, that top one's not. Anyways, I can't really tell with the black after I painted it, but I welded the brackets on there, and I know it's cold welds, but I used a little flux core, you know, 120 volt welder. I'm sure it'll pop off before it bends. Maybe not. The other side's a little bit better, but kind of hard to get over on that side. So, but I painted it. Nicest looking part of the loader. So, okay. Alright, starting to get a little dark out. Get these kind of angled the way I want them. I don't know. Should work. Can't find my little tool that strips the wires and does all, you know, crimps the connections. I don't know what I did with it. But anyways. There. It's looking pretty good. Pretty good. One thing I want to add is I know people are going to be wondering, well, why didn't I use the stick welder? You know, the 220 stick welder. And I could weld it hot that way. Because it's also a DC welder, which would be, got AC and DC. Well, I still don't got a fuel tank for it. If you guys can tell, no fuel tank. It should be right there. The old one was rotted out, and I still haven't worked all the kinks out of it yet. I had a problem last time I went to weld with it. I wasn't able to get a good weld. I don't know if it's something with that or operator error or a setting that I have wrong on it. So I gotta figure that out first. The 115 volt outlets work, and it's got power to the welding leads, but it just wasn't welding very well. So I gotta work some kinks out on that and get a fuel tank for that before I can start using it. Like I said, I'm just getting it mocked up in there and get it where I want it, because I plan on keeping it. So that's why I didn't use the stick welder. Okay, friends, got the lights on. You can't hardly see them. Getting a little dark out tonight, but there they are, all mounted. Looks pretty good, really, on both sides. So there they are, and I'm shining right down about middle of the heel rack. So should be right where I want it, shining pretty much in the middle of the grapples at all times. So I'm pretty happy with how they turned out, honestly. You know, that little welder welded better than I thought it would on it. So yeah, anyways, friends, that's just a short video. I unfortunately was not able to wire them up tonight. I can't find my little wire crimpers. You know, I even have in my pocket here, I even have the really nice, you know, the heat shrink butt connectors and yada yada that are waterproof. But I have other ones, and I could strip them without them, but the ones that I want to use are, I don't know where they're at. So, and it's getting pretty dark out. So just a short one for today. You guys stay safe and have a good week. Talk to you later.